morning, afternoon and evening, my crazies. My name's Angela and I'm the Crazy Poppy Lady. And I'd like to welcome you back to Whips, Bits and Chat Volume 18. Right, so a quick catch up for this week. Videos that came out to you were last week's Whips, Bits number 17. And then we had the happy mail from Ella at No Catchy Name. That one came in next, and then there was the very first episode of How Crazy Is This Crazy. Now in regards to that one, it's not had as many of you jump in to be nosy as I thought there would be, so I'm going to give it a couple more episodes, see how it goes down. If it doesn't, then it'll probably end up getting put in here as a little subsection, sort of just a question and answer thing. Next up, I have still got a few more videos in the pipeline for you that have already been uploaded to YouTube. And yes, I'm going to do it. The next one out, which will be in 2 days' time, is the wall winder. Just so that you guys can see it and it can go away. And then we've got a couple more after that. Now, my main one at the moment is I have now started on the corner to corner unicorn blanket that was promised, the one that normally sits over this shoulder on the bed. So I've moved it so I can give you a bit of a closer look. Okay, so here we go. It is this one here. Hold on, have that. There we go. So it's quite a chunky project if you look at it in comparison to the little square. It makes the little cupcake look minute. Now that pattern has got 83 rows to it. So if you like unicorns and you like a challenge, and this one's going to be next for you. Now the amount of time it's taking between stages to record this, I know that as I progress with the rows it's going to take longer to get it done. So at the moment I am sitting at a measly 10 rows. Very measly 10 rows, but that section has been recorded already. I am going to aim to get up to 20 rows, and then ideally around the 1st or the 3rd of next month, because I'm still going to go odd numbers on the month, the 1st or the 3rd of next month, I'm going to release section 1, which will be the first 20 rows. But if there's some of you who really can't wait, what I'm planning to do is write up the pattern this evening. And right, so future videos coming out are going to be on the 27th, the 29th and the 31st of August. Right, so on my completed whips this week, we have got the guitar-ish thing that came out of the pattern book from Aldi's, which was the lost it. So the first one up is the guitar. I finally completed it. That is out of the pattern book that came with the Aldi's Fiesta pack, which you can see on an earlier unboxing. Again, this didn't have a lot of detail when it came to putting it together. It was a very basically written. Stitching itself's easy enough. The main pattern is easy, it's just sewing it together. So I have improvised, and I have a feeling that this won't stay in here. I think I might actually give it to Liam and see how long it takes for him to destroy. Put your bets in the comments below. Yep, so there we go. I should have done it green and just turned it into an avocado. Look, perfect avocado shape. But, or even a rugby ball at the top. So there it is there. Right, you can go back there. Now, my next one up was my cheeky frog. Here he is. How cool is he? I love him to bits. He's even got a couple of spots on the back. Now, with this pattern came from the Happy Gurumi book that I received from Ella at No Catchy Name Crochet. Now, it does say in the book to use felt, but of course I haven't got any, so I just did a couple of circles and then sewed them on and hoped for the best. They looked all right. From a distance they look fine. But the pattern he was actually made with the Aldi cotton, and it only took 25 grams of the green to make him, and I think I had about this much left, so I was playing yard chicken in the end, but not too badly. Now with the Aldi yarn, it is a lot thinner than the yarn, the cotton that they actually suggest to use in the book. So if you actually have that cotton and this book, your frog will be a bit bigger. But I dropped it down to using a 3mm hook and that cotton. So there he is. So he's going to be staying here until my bestie probably nicks him, because she's a fiend for frogs. Right, and my next whip is this one here. Can you guess what it is? I've got the parts minus some ears. I am actually now on to putting together the, there goes a bit, putting together the donkey out of the Fiesta pack. This pattern has actually been a heck of a lot easier to work out and to do than the llama. That was it. Yeah, the llama that I tried first off. The way they're joining the legs is exactly the same. So I am tempted just to strip the llama back and just redo it using this pattern, or some of the parts of this pattern, instead of using the stitches that it called for. Now I know a couple of you did actually suggest that in my video where I was slightly whinging. Apologies. Right, and next up, I received some happy mail today. Now this is from one of my gorgeous crazies. She sent me an email. I'm not going to mention her name just in case, because I haven't asked. If she wants to be included, what I will do is when she pops a comment under the video, I will bring that up to the top so you can all find out who it is. But if she doesn't want to, I won't. Now what she did was she sent me an email after my last unboxing saying that she had an extra ball of one of the yarns that I have, and that she'd had it for a while but didn't really like the feel of it, and would I be interested in just receiving it. And I was like, oh, I would really love it, but I can't take for take's sake, that's not me. So I went through all of my yarns that I'd received and started organising my room, and anything that I only had like one ball of, I put to one side and took photos, sent her the photos and said choose. So she was a little bit shocked, so she's chosen one of the yarns, and so I'm sending that out to her at the moment, and that will hopefully be with her before this video lands. So here is her box that she sent me out. Now there is only meant to be one ball of wool in here. What have you done? It feels a lot more squidgy than one. Oh my god, you are stunning, honey. Ooh, you are in so much trouble, but nice trouble. Right, so that's right, I'm going a bit funny, just give me a moment. Right, here is the ball that we'd swapped out, which is the Dreamcatcher by Stylecraft, and it is, oh cripes, that shade. I will put it in the caption below. Brain has gone to sleep now. Well, not sleep, it's in excitement, jumping, and doesn't know what it's doing. There we go. So there we go. That is brilliant. That was the agreed on. She has been a sneaky toe rag, because she's also sent me oh wow, that is brilliant. 2 of the cedar Ella, and I think that's a cotton. I've never actually had it before, So it is the Shimmer Luxe Cotton Blended DK. That is, it's got glitter running all the way through it. That's absolutely gorgeous. He was only supposed to send me the one, you toe rag. Right, these are 50 gram and it is 49% cotton, 48 acrylic and 3% polyester. I think that's the sparkly bit. I really need new glasses. It's a UK 8 on the needles, or a 4mm. And for crochet it is a 4mm or a USA, was it F? There we go. So she sent those two for me. They are beautiful. But she didn't stop there, did she? She's a toad. I love you. You will. I'm tempted to make you a frog, honey. Or choose. Right, so next she also sent me some ice yarn. I've only had one lot of ice and that came from my last unboxing. Oh my gosh, this one's, wow, that is soft. Wow. It feels like a cloud. Okay, this one is ice yarn. Crikey. And there we go. It is this one here. How cool is that? It's a gorgeous rainbow. It's super fluffy. I'm just trying to get to the details without destroying the label. Not that way. There we go. Right, this one is 48% acrylic. Or 40 something. And then 50... Oh gosh, my eyes. Right, give me a minute. I'm cheating. I knew this camera would come in handy. How to cheat at reading the label. Stick it under the camera and stick it on the telly. Right, so this one is 44% acrylic, 56% polyester, and it's 50 grams. And there is 115 meters, and in brackets, give or take, 5%. They are 5mm knitting needles, or a US 8, and it is a 4 weight. And of course, I didn't take a photo, did I, at the other end? It's a wash at 30, do not iron, do not tumble. Those are gorgeous, darling. They are so, it's so pretty. It's got a really cute little shimmer to it. Ooh, I'm going to have fun with those. So, there we go. And of course, I opened the box upside down so I couldn't sneak a peek. And she's also put in 2 hooks. You've got a 4mm in the pink and a 4.5 in an orange. Now they look really different. Ooh, I'm going to have to give them ones a go. Now, what I did also do was I'd opened the box upside down so I hoped I couldn't sneak a peek. And it also meant when I lifted it up to show you guys, there was no address label showing. So I've got a little letter here. So I'm just going to have a read and see what it says. I'll do it off camera just in case. I'm going to do a cheeky bit of reading from the letter, but not the whole thing. She says, this was the only box I could find and I couldn't possibly post it with gaps in. I've put a couple of ice yarns and the couple of cedar in, along with the style graph cake. I've also put in 2 crochet hooks for you to try. You may have seen them on Granny D's channel. I also have them. Lots of people seem to love them, but I don't get on with them. Maybe you will. My favourite hooks are still my normal ones. Right, so I'm not going to say who it is or anything else, but there is more to the letter and it is really, really cute. Thank you ever so much, darling. Just you wait, I'm getting you back, girl. Right, I've got your address, you can't escape. Right, on to the next item. Right, so I popped into my local high street the other day. It's only a little diddy thing. And popped into the pound shop. And they had 2 balls of wool on the shelf. 2. In vomit yellow. 2. So I didn't bother picking them up because it's not a shade or a colour I would use. It was a cross between vomit yellow, vomit, and newborn baby green. It was ugh. So while I was there, I actually picked up this little chalkboard. Now my daughter's has started saying I'm getting bored. Now she is an absolutely brilliant artist. She is the one that has done my little little badge for here with the flowing hair and the bits flying around and the poppies and stuff. She actually did that, so I thought I would take her back old school style. And I picked up the chalkboard. Within 3 minutes she'd knocked this up and said, that's all I'm doing for now. And I was like, but babe, I brought glitter. And she's like, no mother, no, we don't do old school. I do modern art. In other words, she sits drawing on a computer tablet. So I'm like, okay Lynn, but she still sat there, had a few minutes of fun. So I'll probably end up using that at a later point and putting, I don't know, some crazy comment on it or something to keep you entertained while you're sitting here listening to me gabble on. Right, I'm going to head off now so I can get back on with that corner to corner, and I will see you all soon. So if you can, please stay in and definitely stay safe, and I'll see you all soon. Ta-ra for now. So it is time for a cheeky competition. What I'm going to do is I'm typing up the pattern at the moment. So one of you will receive a copy of the pattern via email, like to your email account that you provide me with, and hopefully it'll be a PDF if I can work out how to do them. Now this is the very first pattern I will ever have written up. Wish me luck. But on top of that, it means that you get the first dibs at it, first go at it, and you never know, you may end up beating me to the punchline and finishing it first. So I'm going to run the competition from today, and I'm going to finish it at 9:30 AM GMT, which is Greenwich Mean Time, which is my time, on the 1st of September. And then after that point, I will then be picking a winner from these comments. Now, what I'm going to do is I am going to give you a word, which is basically unicorn. So if you manage to get unicorn into your comment, I'm going to use a random comment picker, and it's going to pick someone's name out. So have fun, enjoy,